So with the Nine of Swords, what I'm feeling, and connected to the World card, your crossing energy, I'm feeling that some of you right now are having trouble sleeping because you have a lot of anxiety because you just recently broke up with someone. I mean, really, really recently. And so you're very anxietal right now over this person. With the Emperor in the basis of the situation, it feels like for some of you, you're actually married to this person and you're going through divorce, or you just finished finalizing divorce with this person. With the Ten of Cups in the immediate past, again, it feels like you were married and now you're going through a divorce. It feels like this person could have been very controlling, and he didn't show that part of him before, or she didn't show that before you all got married. It happened right after you got married. And for some of you, you've been married for 6 to 8 years, but now you're going through divorce, or just recently divorced. For the crowning thoughts, I have the Seven of Rods. And what this feels like is that you're going to have a lot of male suitors, whether you're a male or female. You're going to have a lot of male suitors because for some of you, you're just going to attract attention everywhere you go, and people are going to walk up to you and start talking with you. For others of you, you're actually going to seek out a mate using online dating. So either way, you're going to have a lot of suitors coming at you. And this is in your crowning thoughts, so it could be happening already. It's November 2nd, by the way. With the Eight of Pentacles, what I'm feeling the most from this is that you're going to find, those of you that are looking for a new job, you're going to find a new job, and you're going to be very happy at this new job. You're going to love it so much more than your previous job, and you're going to be making more money. Plus, for some of you, this new job, you're going to be able to be very creative in this job. So it's going to help you feel more free, less stressed at your job. For others of you, what I'm hearing is that this job is very close to your house. So you're going to be thrilled because some of you are going to be able to just walk to your job instead of having to take the bus or drive over there. For how you see yourself, I have the Five of Pentacles. Some of you right now are just now getting out of being in this financial slump. So this card feels positive more than negative for how you see yourself. For the environment or how others see you, I have the Five of Cups. This person you just divorced, they're assuming that you're going to be miserable for a long time. But what I'm feeling with this card is that you're not going to be miserable, because with this new job that you're doing, or these new activities that you're taking on, including these new suitors coming on board, you're going to see the potential for happiness away from this person that you've been with. And again, I'm feeling this controlling. This person was very controlling with you. So you're going to feel so much more free now when it comes to work, and when it comes to finding the right person or the best people to date. You're going to have a lot of freedom, and you're going to feel very secure at your new house, or wherever you're living now, or wherever you're going to be moving into because of this divorce. For what you really want, I have the Seven of Swords. You're hoping that this person that you were with in the past, you're hoping this person doesn't make your life miserable or turn into a stalker. You don't want this person to call you or communicate with you at all, unless it has something to do with the children, if you two have children together. But other than that, you're just hoping and praying that everything goes smoothly. You don't want any problems from this person. For your outcome card, I have the Eight of Cups. And so this is you, again, moving away from this person, away from this controlling person, and going on a new path towards stability and security in a house or apartment that you enjoy, in a job, a new job that you enjoy, or a new task that you're doing at your current job that you enjoy, plus extra money coming in. For some of you, you're starting a new hobby with your mom, so that's more money coming in for you. And also, you see all these possibilities, especially those of you that are doing the online dating thing. You see a multitude of potential suitors for you that are not only quite handsome, but also very smart. And some of them have very interesting jobs that you dig those kind of people, okay? For your additional outcome cards, I have the Knight of Swords and the Hanged Man. The Knight of Swords feels like for some of you, your ex is going to try to scare you in some way. So I'm feeling like you need to tell your mom, your dad, and your relatives to help you keep an eye on your house or your apartment, because I'm kind of feeling like this person might try to steal some things from your apartment or your front yard or backyard just to try to mess with you. Okay. You might want to make friends quickly with your neighbors so that they can also keep an eye. Don't tell them what's going on with that guy. Just tell them that you're going to keep an eye on their stuff and you would like for them to keep an eye on your stuff. Okay. And then with the Hanged Man, this feels like you're having to wait to hear back on something. So it feels like some of you are applying for a loan for maybe a vehicle. Maybe you didn't have a separate vehicle from this person that you were with, and so now you need your own vehicle. So some of you are waiting to hear back on a loan for a vehicle. Others of you, it feels like you're waiting to hear back on a caretaker for your children. I think you're going to be interviewing people in November to care for your children, or at least do some after-school care, because it feels to me like some of you did not work before and now you're going to start working. Okay. Okay, so let me pull some cards for you now from Miss Cleo's Tarot Power Deck and see what messages I get for you, Gemini, for November. So I have the Five of Cups, the Nine of Staffs, and the Knight of Swords. With the Nine of Staffs, I'm feeling like you are protecting your home, your apartment. Again, talk to your neighbors. Let them know what time you work and find out what time they work, and find out who can keep an eye on your place. For some of you, I'm feeling like you like to bake, and you're going to bake some items for these people that agree to keep an eye on your house and to do a walk around even of your property on a regular basis. You're going to offer to bake something for them on a regular basis, so that they have something to look forward to for helping you. With the Five of Cups, I'm feeling like you're going to go through some sadness, some of you, because of this divorce or this breakup. But I'm also feeling like you're going to keep yourself busy furnishing your apartment or inviting friends and family over for coffee, for example. And you're also going to have people come over to watch movies with you and your children, because you're going to try to keep yourself busy, not just with hobbies to make money, but also busy spending time with your relatives, because it feels like because this person was so controlling, they kind of didn't want you to spend too much time visiting with your folks and your relatives, your cousins, for example. Okay, so now you have that freedom. Now you're going to be able to do that more. And I'm feeling like some of you are going to tell some of these people to also keep an eye out on your property. Okay, so with the Knight of Swords, it feels like you, with the Knight of Swords, it feels like in the future, like within the next 6 months, if you're seeing somebody on a regular basis and it's a little serious relationship, romantic relationship, this person may have a spat with your ex, because it feels like your ex is going to come onto your property at some point, and y'all are going to be inside watching a movie or something. It might be in the evening. This person's going to come by thinking that you're alone and wanting to talk with you. And it feels like this person wants you to come back and live with them. And it feels like they're going to be shocked that you have somebody there. And it's not going to be a fight, okay? But this Knight of Swords person, it feels like it is a male that you're at home with watching a movie or something. And they're going to come to the door with you to see who's knocking on the door in the evening, and it's your ex, and he's going to be so shocked to see that you've already moved on. Okay, and it feels like he's not going to bother you again after this instance. Okay, and that's for some of you in the future, in the next several months. Okay, Gemini. So let me pull a card now from the Ascended Masters Oracle cards for you. So the card I pulled is see the other person's point of view. Let me read that to you. You have strong emotions about this situation and you may feel upset, misunderstood, or used. This card comes to you as a pathway to peace by asking you to consider others' points of view. You don't need to agree with these other individuals. You're simply asked to understand their motivations and to have compassion for their feelings. This process can positively shift the energy of power struggles, much like letting go of a rope during a tug of war. As you see the other person's point of view, you open the door for creative solutions to enter. Additional meanings for this card. See yourself through the eyes of any person you desire to know or meet. Let go of defensiveness in your relationships. Look past the surface personality and see the divine within others. Forgive past hurts and start anew. Okay, Gemini, I hope this reading helped you.